Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be working on the deck area. I'm going to be cleaning all this crap and things around it, in front of it, on the side of it, and I'm going to try to add the lattice to, sorry, noisy neighborhood. So I'm going to try to add the lattice to the actual bottom of the deck. So let's get to it. Alright, so I moved most of the stuff that was in front of the deck. Now I have to get rid of this vegetation that's been growing up from the soil that's around the deck. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I can't find the proper tool that I need to cut some of these branches, so I'm gonna have to use this knife that I have. It's like a serrated knife for the garden. I'm hoping it works, but the sun has kind of gone down, so it was cloudy today anyway, but I want to get this done before tomorrow because I know tomorrow it's going to rain. And if I have to do anything tomorrow, I just want it to be to put the lattice up. As you can see underneath here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in. Underneath the deck, I have the remnants of my, well, my dog's trying to get under there too, but the remnants of my greenhouse. I built a greenhouse, if you didn't know, a couple years ago. Zoom that back out. I put the link to that video somewhere up here. Yeah, I loved my greenhouse, but I had to take it down because I got a garage built behind it, and I wouldn't be able to really access the garage the way I need it. So anyway, let me get rid of this vegetation, all these vines and branches and things from out of the way, and then I'll try to clean up the ground around it too so that I can prepare for putting up the lattice. Please excuse my dog. There's something under the deck that he's barking at. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. Whatever it is, I hope it stays under there and not come out while I'm doing this. Alright, so I got most of the long branches and weeds that I could pull up, but looks like I'm gonna have to pull. This dog wants to start every time I start. Anyway, I'm gonna have to dig all this out. And as you can see, when they built this deck, the person who built it did not do a good job, because look at this. This is terrible. It's not really resting on anything except for a piece of wood. It's very very sketchy. So I'm going to have to pull all this wood from underneath here and redo this. See, that has a concrete base that it's attached to, and this one over here also does has a concrete base that is attached to. They didn't do a good job with it, but anyway, I'm gonna have to do the same thing for this one. I'm gonna have to get some supplies. I have wood, so I can use another piece of wood here to secure this, maybe a couple pieces. But yeah, they did not do a good job, and it's very upsetting. If I could afford to get a new deck, I would, but I cannot. So we're gonna have to work with what we got. So I'm gonna start getting some of this wood from underneath here. It's always something, I swear. Alright, so I got all of the debris that was towards the front of the deck up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have some concrete blocks that I moved. They used to be like the blocks I used for my greenhouse. I think I'm gonna set them down in place and then add 2x4s to help this deck. As you can see, it's sagging in the middle because there's nothing to support it. It's just attached to the house. But yeah, I think if I find a way to like raise this up and just use those concrete blocks down here, at least that's better than what it was. I think I'll add like one here, one in the middle, and then one over there. So like 4 all together, so we'll have better support. But I am tired, my back is hurting, and I'm gonna call it a day. That's it for today, you guys. I'm gonna try and hit this tomorrow. Hopefully it will not rain tomorrow. Cross my fingers. If it is, I'm probably still gonna try and get these supports up here because I really want to support the deck before I add the lattice on and clean it up and everything, and then maybe stack the wood underneath the deck in a more neat fashion. Because I just threw it under there before. I was just trying to get it under there and get it out of the way, but now, if you can see, we got a complete mess here, and it's still a mess under here. So I will try to organize this mess a little bit. Alright, so I got these supports up here. I just have to kind of screw them into the boards above. So right up and screw them that way so that they don't move. And then I'm going to backfill the spaces that I dug out. And then I'll be able to put the lattice on. So, yep, that is the next step. Alright, I backfilled all of the sections that I dug out. As you can see, I have this gravel, this marble gravel that I bought from Home Depot that I had put down here several years ago, but it's all mixed in with the dirt and everything. So, I don't know, hopefully that'll help with drainage and it'll keep the water off of these supports, off these wood supports. So yeah, so I'm gonna start putting on the lattice now. Hopefully it'll look nice. We'll see. Alright, I changed clothes. I was sweaty and hot, and now that the sun has moved from this location, you can see this area better. So the lattice is up, and I'm gonna call that it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that it gave you some inspiration. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And I would love to have you back for the next in the series. We're going to be working on the deck itself. We're going to be staining it and power washing it. We're going to be power washing and cleaning the cushions and the rug and everything in the seating area. So I'm going to make it look a lot more presentable. So if you want to see that, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you'll know, and the notification bell so you'll know when I get that video uploaded. And if you want to see behind the scenes kind of footage and some other material or content that I'm doing. I also have a Patreon. I'll put that link down in the description bar below, and I hope I see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and until I see you next time, take care.